Hello and welcome to LAAG Thirrin. So today in our Java 101 course, we're going to cover the switch statement. It's basically an else if tree restructured to make it look nice and easier to read and whatnot. It's syntactical sugar, I guess. So in our little program for today, we have our scanner, which we've seen in previous episodes. We got our scanner input equals new scanner, and we're taking it from the keyboard input. Then we're asking for them to enter a number, and then we get that number and put it into choice. Now, while choice is not equal to 6, you can make that anything. It doesn't have to be 6. I just made it 6 because it needed some way to exit the loop. We run our switch statement. Now this is how you set up your switch statement. So you use your keyword switch, and then input the thing that you're testing against. So we're testing to see what number is in choice. So we put choice in our brackets, and then we go, in the case that choice is equal to 1, we will print the choice, and then we have to break. If you don't have break, it will fall through case 1, and it will fall through until it hits another break. So it will print choice, and then it will print fall through choice. And then we've gone case 2, case 3. So this case 2 has no break. So it will fall through to case 3 and do the same thing. I'll just show you that now. So we're going to run our program. We're going to enter the number 1. So we receive 1, it prints out 1. Now I type in 2, it falls through and does the case 3 option, fall through plus the choice, fall through 2. And this will also happen if we do 3. And 4 does nothing, and 6 exits the loop. So that is essentially your switch statement, but you must remember to put in breaks. Otherwise, I'll show you what happens when we forget our break and we type in 1. See, it prints 1. It prints the first system out, which is 1, and then it also prints this because it's fallen through and done everything below it. That's why the break is so important to keep inside your switch statement. Now, as to the use of your switch statement and where you should use it, if you've got a relatively simple thing happening for an if-else statement, like if it is equal to this, do this. If else it's equal, else if it's equal to this, do this. That's a good substitution. But when it gets to super complicated stuff, it may not be a great idea, as this also has a garbage collector problem with it, just like the for each loop. So a garbage collector won't go through until the end of a switch statement, which doesn't always prove to be a problem, but basically, like I said with the for each loop, if you're doing some overly complicated stuff, I would use your if, else if statement over the switch. But if it's relatively simple like we're doing here, then I would use the switch, as it looks better. Like, how easy is it to work out right here? We'll do number, so you can see the difference. And then you always put your break in. Sometimes I just even put the break in first and then go back and do whatever I want to do. So now we'll go through it. We can see how we're going. Oh wait, for understanding's sake, I'll put this down here as well, so we can see when the loop loops. Alright, so 1, and we're going to enter 2, and it falls through to number 3 and prints the third. 3 does the same. 4, number 4, as we can see, and 5, enter number 5, and then 6 exits. So that's your basic switch statement. Relatively simple, easy to understand. Now, this is probably the last episode of the Java 101 course, unless comments tell me otherwise and they want more information on something, or they want another aspect of Java looked into. I was going to stop it here because this is the basics that I've done so far, and the other stuff onwards it sort of is more advanced and requires a lot more in-depth knowledge of how programming languages work and stuff like that. And it'd be difficult to sort of explain in short videos. But if people want me to do it, I'm willing to continue. The next series will be on Python, so we'll be doing a Python 101 series. And yeah, you could be able to see the difference between like Java has very similar aspects to C, C++. Python is very unique in the way it codes. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we'll see you soon in the next series. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.